Hi everybody, I am here today with a brand new mini album for you. This is my Ciao, Land of the Rising Sun mini album, and it was designed for Scrap and Create. All the products that I'm using that are available on the Scrap and Create website or they're available on my website are linked in the description box below. It is a full video tutorial series, so if you would like to make your own mini album, you can follow along on that playlist to make your own. Now this album is a little tiny bit different. It's not a traditional album. It has two sides to it. It does have 4 pages. It is 7.5 by 5.5, and it has a 2.25 inch spine on it. I did use some graphic 45 black tags throughout the album, some trim, and I have some charms from Scrap and Create. I believe this is the only charm that I did use throughout the album, as well as these 2 metal corners here. Now these are flowers from Little Birdie. They are from Scrap and Create, linked in the description box below. This frame is open here, so a photo will slide behind it if you wanted to put your own photo instead of this image here. Now this album is held together here with a magnetic closure using one of those graphic 45 tags. I'm going to flip this up to show you those 2 spine pieces here. And then this album will flip open this direction for 2 sides with 2 pages each. I do have 2 more of my chipboard frames here that are in red, and the top I have open so that the photos can slide underneath here to place your photos there, and then you can still see that pretty decorative paper. I'm going to show you the left side first. So this is just the inside cover. It's got a tuck spot with 2 tags from the collection. Now this collection does have a lot of cut apart pieces in it, so I tried to use several of them throughout the album, as well as my graphic 45 tags. Here in this pocket, the tag actually holds that page closed. Room for a photo here. You could place a photo here if you wanted to cover up that tag. I'm going to leave it sit here while I open the rest of the page. So here we've got that pocket for that tag. So this is where that tag actually sits. And then we've got another tag here in my little tuck spot. Then we've got here spots for photos there. This does open up again, room for photos there. And then here we've got another flap with a small little wallet size photo mat in it. And then this opens up again, room for a full 4x6 photo here. There are some cut aparts left, so you could also place a cut apart on that page. Then this tag, if I tuck this into that pocket, it holds that page closed with a magnetic closure. Now there are pockets to the pages. I didn't put any photo mats in my pockets because the album is pretty thick and I wanted everything to close properly. On the back of the first page, we do have a little photo booklet that will open up. Room for 2 photos there. And then underneath the belly band here, I have the first of my little booklets. And it has room for photos. And then here, I've got this little tiny piece that flips, so you can still put 2 photos inside. And then you've got lots of your little tags here, so you can either put smaller photos on the back or you could do some journaling on each of your little tags. Then this will just tuck right back there behind that belly band, and that's all for that page. For page 2, I have a swing tab here that I have made out of one of my chipboard pieces. This lifts up. Here on the front first, we've got 2 pockets, and I've just tucked some of the cut apart cards into those. You could place a black cardstock photo mat down in each of these pockets if you chose to do so as well. But like I said, there were tons of these cut apart cards, so I wanted to use a lot of those pieces as I was building my album. This whole entire piece flips down, room for a full-size photo here. And then on the base of the page, you could place a photo there, and I just have 2 more cut aparts tucked into this little tuck spot. Now on the back of the page, we have a tag here tucked into the pocket. And then this page is magnetized. It opens up. We've got another tuck spot here that keeps you from putting a photo over top of your magnet. I have one of my little cut aparts there. You could place a photo on the page. Room for a photo here if you choose to do so, but you will see it on the outside of the page. Here we have this flips open, room for photos here on the photo mat. And then here we do have a tag tucked in here, and you could place a small photo there if you choose to do so. Full-size photo will fit here, or 2 wallet-size photos. Now on the back of this cover, I did leave this part open so you could see this paper, but you could place a photo here if you choose to do so. I have one of my little pieces as a tuck spot, and I've tucked 2 smaller tags inside here that you could either place a photo on or journal on. And this will close up like this, and we'll move on to the right side of the album next. So again, you can place photos over top of the paper if you choose, or you can just place your photo here and still see that decorative paper. This flips open this way. We do have another tuck spot here, and I've tucked 2 of my little cut apart pieces into there. And then you can place a photo on the page if you want to cover that paper. This ribbon holds this waterfall closed, and I have 6 flaps here that you can place photos on. You can place photos on both sides for 12 spots, or you can leave the decorative paper on the front and just place your photos on the back. Then here I have a pocket with 2 small cut apart cards, so you could either journal or put additional photos there. Then behind the waterfall is a large belly band that has another one of those booklets. So room for photos if you choose. And then on the inside, we've got room for photos here, as well as a tuck spot for journaling or another photo. And this will just tuck right behind that waterfall on the base of the page. On the back of the page, we have another tag here first to start the page off. It is in this pocket here on the front of the page. This is magnetized, so it opens up, room for a photo. And then this opens up, room for a photo here. You could place a smaller photo here if you choose. And then on the base of the page, this has a brad here. So it opens where you can see both of those cards, and then you have your 2 photos. On the 4th page, we have another one of those swing tabs here. This will open up like this, room for a photo. This is open for the photo to slide behind. In this small pocket here, we've got 2 of the little cut aparts, room for some journaling or tiny little photos. And then on the base of the page, we have 2 photo mats here, room for 4 wallet-sized photos. These are open, so a photo will slide underneath of them, or you can just place it right over top if you choose to cover that paper. Then on the back side of the page, we have one of our tags here in this pocket. It actually holds this flap here closed. So this flap opens up, room for a wallet-sized photo here. And then on the base of the page, that is where this tag actually goes. You could place additional photo mats in there if you choose to do so. This opens up here, room for a full 4x6 photo. This is actually open slightly so you could tuck it underneath of here if you wanted to. Now on the belly band here, first we have a small pocket with 2 small cut apart pieces, room for some journaling. And then under the belly band here, I have a card that has room for photos. This is open for the photo to slide behind, and then the back is blank where you could place another photo. Then on the back base of the page, or the base of the album, I have 1 more cut apart, and then I've got 2 little more cut apart cards stuck in here. And again, you could place a photo here over top of this image if you needed more photo space. So that is all for my Ciao Land of the Rising Sun mini album. A little bit different. If you followed any of my albums and you're a subscriber to my channel, you know I like to try to do something different with each of my albums. So I'd love to hear what you think of this album design. And if you are interested in making your own, don't forget that all the products that are available on the Scrap and Create website or my website are linked in the description box below. And if you are interested in purchasing the completed album itself, you can also click on that link. It's linked to my website where you can just purchase this and place your photos inside. A very special thank you to Scrap and Create for providing all of the Ciao Land of the Rising Sun papers and some of the additional embellishments for me to be able to make this album. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day.